30 rounds.
It's enough. You find the Leviathan now?
We're almost there. I think we have like 2 more Weezers.
Dude, fucking 8 Weezers, bro.
Fucking lung boys.
You're hitting with the enzyme, too. This is where you get
With
dragged.
the steroids. Insert Liver King joke here.
I don't touch the stuff, not gonna touch the stuff, never touch the stuff. That was a lie.
Can't believe he came out and just was like, yeah, I do them. Pretty wild.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of obvious. Like, a lot of people that look like that, they don't... You can't achieve that normally. This fucking thing. It's the hand! Reload, Isaac. Put in the work that time. I completely forgot about that too. You remember the hand?
Yeah, that's what I said right before we walked in. Like, this is where you get grabbed by the hand.
No, you said this where we fight the Leviathan.
No, I said that earlier.
No.
Then, okay. You're gonna go back at the
checking
footage.
the recording.
Yeah, this is where you get grabbed. That's what I said. You didn't hear it?
Maybe I didn't. Selective hearing.
Find the Leviathan now.
Wait a minute!
This is where you get dragged.
The stair.
Yeah, gaming, bro. That's alright. We're all gamers in our own
A
right.
couple day gamers over here at Double XP.
There's no such thing as
All this room.
a bad gamer. We're all good gamers.
I think there's such thing as a bad gamer.
I've never heard of a bad gamer in my life.
Like PewDiePie at the bridge.
That's good.
That's a good example. That's a good example of a bad gamer moment.
Subscribe.
You just can't go near bridges anymore.
Yeah.
PUBG, bro. That's such an experience. Imagine if it was Fortnite.
You think people would care more or less?
They'd care more. The children's game.
Yeah.
He would have, you know what? If he didn't say if he didn't, do the gamer word on the gamer bridge, he would have been a Fortnite character.
Oh, for sure. PewDiePie, like, he's massive. Where is this guy? Like, you hear that, right? Like,
What are you talking about?
Something's
I don't hear anything.
Don't gaslight me, bro.
There's nothing going on right now. Where are we right now? Yeah, I don't hear
I don't
anything.
think it's in this room.
Definitely not in this room. Because there's no, I don't hear anything. Dude, what's that? Oh, it's just a wall.
There it is.
You might want to heal here.
Might wanna kill this baby, and then I'll hit.
Oh, there's,
Something is
yeah,
still
there's
here.
the sound still.
Oh!
And he's dead.
Ay ay ay.
Warning. Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Stand clear.
Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Okay, Bill Nye. What do you think?
A lot of Bill Nye talk on our channel, honestly.
Well, there's a lot of space talk in general.
Yeah, I mean, we are a space channel. I know a whole bunch of space stats. Fuck. All of that.
That's a Travisism right there.
Fuck, man.
Hey,
Might
like and
have
subscribe
CTE.
for more Travisisms.
More Travisisms, dude. Eventually be a compilation. Fuck!
Me once I
Me once I go to Taco Bell in my asshole.
Thermodynamic purifiers malfunction.
You're gonna do this first try?
Stand clear of filtration tubes.
Oh, you're gonna die here. Yeah, just joking. You're a baller. I lied.
That's what you said last time too. Hey, fuck you, guy. That really just happened. You saw what happened there, right?
Not really.
That guy fucking body blocked his homie.
You necromite.
Necromite.
Necromorphs ride and die together.
Like and subscribe for more Travisisms.
Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning.
Necromise.
Definitely FCT. That's definitely why I flubbed words. All the concussions I'm diagnosed with.
I had 5, so.
I had one minor one. It was a practice. It was like a scrimmage. We were like running a couple plays before the game. And I was doing a pull. You know, like when you pull as a. Yeah. So come around. I was pulling from the left side to the right side. I went around the corner. There's this big dude. I was calling Mike. And he was like, dude, he was like 5'8", 5'9", but just like stocky as hell.
Just
Huge
fat.
dude. Not fat, but just muscly dude.
football fat, you know?
Yeah, not, I wouldn't say football fat. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. More like just like, he was in shape, but just kind of bigger fat.
Yeah.
And he was going full brim. I'm going like 50%. And he hit me like right there and then straight down. I must have hit my head on the ground. I remember everything, obviously, because I just told you the story, but they took me to the trainer and they're like, you got a concussion, so I had to sit out. Which sucks because, dude, concussion protocol, like after, was so funny, dude. I had to run a mile. That was the most annoying thing. Yeah, my trainer made him run a mile. Not like a week after the concussion, not right away. So that would have killed me. But yeah, I just remember like being kind of upset that I couldn't play. But then after that, I started stuttering my words, so I definitely have CTE. So
Once I got a concussion, I got a major concussion, my first one. Which is why I got 5, because after you get a major concussion, it's like super easy.
yeah.
I like blacked out and everything.
Ugh.
Like I remember the moment up to once I got hit. I don't remember the moment of getting up.
Oh yeah.
I remember being like away, heavily breathing, and it was just like spots of blackness.
Oh, that's fucking rough.
And it was so bad that the doctor was like telling my mom, "You're gonna have to wake him up like every hour to make sure he's not dead."
Because you're not supposed to sleep after the concussion, because that's a big problem back in like, you know, when we were kids, is like athletes would get concussions and then they'd go to bed like after, and then they wouldn't wake up.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's just how it is. It's part of the game, though. You know? Just get injured.
We had shit coaches, in my opinion, but
I played all 4 years, so I think they were good guys.
I think they were good guys. I just don't think they did like
Medical stuff, right? But I'm not.
form practice, because in Pop Warner, what we did is every day we would do tackle formations where we would just like do slow-mo tackling to teach people keep your head up, keep your head on their side, not to like head-to-head contact. And none of that was done in high school.
It was.
At least not the 2 years I played.
Maybe not the freshman and sophomore, but I definitely remember sophomore all the way to senior year we did do one tackle.
Well, that's good that they improved upon that bit, because
They had to.
that was a big issue. Is they just
Concussions.
didn't tell people, and like a lot of us were getting concussions too. So, and I think it was partially that, and then players too. Like I can't place all the blame on the coaches, because there are some people that just like fucking hated me, wanted to hurt me. So.
I do remember a couple times me and another guy, my freshman year, I didn't want to run, so I just cheated a little bit. Got real mad at me.
Cheated a little bit.
We were doing an Indian run,
Oh yeah.
and I skipped the line, I just was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna run fight because no, our coach wasn't looking.
Yeah.
He just wanted us to. We did something bad, so he just made us continue. And I cheated. I was like, ah, fuck this. I'm just gonna run up the 5. I don't want to do this. And then, yeah, the dude came at me. He just ran at me and just tried to hit me, and then we just started getting into it back and forth. That guy's my friend, so it's funny. You just do that stuff. You have the pads on, so you just hit each other. It's fun.
Yeah.
Dude, headbutting people. Oh man, I miss football sometimes, but it's like so much fun, dude.
I mean, I guess in some ways it was an outlet in ways.
It was good to meet people, and like it was good to. It helped me build like workout. I'd say like workout, not regiments, but like the building blocks of what I like, how I exercise now.
That is true. Like I can like physically know how to take care of myself because of football.
Yeah, I honestly, dude, all the coaches
and we had a good fucking trainer in high school too.
Oh yeah, we had a couple good ones. God, we're talking about football in a dead space. We're crawling through like guts and fucking gore, and we're just like, yeah, I might have CTE. I might have brain damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what you need to be doing in these things, you know? You kind of just like vibing out, play the game.
Getting lost. This area is so fucking dark. Dude.
Do not turn up the brightness. Pussy! Pussy!
I can't see!
Okay, do it.
Where's it at?
Pussy ass. There's no brightness. Oh no, it was there. I just saw it. Display graphics. It's at the top.
I had it way too dark anyways. I couldn't see the last thing! You're supposed to see the last thing!
I'm just giving you shit. I'm breaking your balls. I didn't even... It didn't do shit. You're still in the dark.
A little bit of extra brightness, never hurt nobody.
I think I found my favorite beer brand.
Montucky?
Montucky is just so good.
Montuckies are pretty solid.
They're high quality beer for a low quality price.
As far as like regular beers go, I'm not sure what my favorite would be because I'm just like so into ciders and like I'm also like, call me a pansy in the comments if you want, but like I'm into seltzers. I love hard seltzers.
There's nothing wrong with a hard seltzer. If
some people shame you. They call you a little girl, and I might have long hair, but I ain't no bitch.
Nah, dude, you're just like, hey, you walk past the ammo crate, yeah. But no, dude, that's just bitch made. If someone makes fun of you for what you drink,
dude, seltzers are good. I like flavor.
Hey man, I'll tell you what, a girly cocktail sometimes, a frou-frou cocktail. Hey man,
if you're a man and you're skipping out on frou-frou cocktails,
you ain't falling, dude. A little sex on the beach, woo!
Yeah.
Give me a pina colada.
Jaeger bomb.
That's not really a cocktail. That's a party drink, baby. That's a shot
get a fucking Jaeger bomb.
Hey, next time you guys go to a bar, get a green tea shot. That's a fucking follow. Depending on where you're going, oof, so good. Nah, but back to the beer talk. No, I get what you're saying. Everyone, like, I used to hate beer tastes, but like now
you definitely grow on it. I was the same way with coffee too. Once I was a kid, I hated coffee, but then like you kind of the more you try it, the more you drink it, you're kind of like, coffee kind of has this taste. It's kind of like good.
There's no better feeling than when you're hungover at a diner like Sherry's and just get a kind of a shitty breakfast. Yeah. And just their the diner coffee.
The diner coffee with a little bit of creamer, like it's there once you need it. You know?
It's there to refresh you. I've had really good high quality beers from like overseas and stuff. Mm-hmm. So like I've been to France, so I've had a couple Belgian beers and stuff, and those were really good. I still remember this one. It was like a pomegranate flavored beer we got on tap at some bar in France, and it tasted like Dr. Pepper. Ooh. Just a Dr. Pepper type beer, you know? And it's just like I drank that all night. So now that house night, I blacked out. First time I ever blacked out. I've only blacked out one time in my life, and it was in France. And yeah, I drank a fuck ton of those Dr. Pepper beers.
There's one time I was out at this bar that I miss so much, but COVID basically
Destroyed
fucked
it.
everything.
Yeah.
Outrage in Portland, it was like an esports bar, but there was this, they had this cider, it was 10% though.
10%.
But it tasted so good, and one night I had like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh my god.
And my
You were 40% alcohol.
yeah, and my Asian friend, he was also like periodically getting me like tequila shots.
Oh my god.
So I'm just like pounding back liquor, and I just remember like I was out at a certain point. There's like a good 2 hours like basically lost.
Yeah. Those are the worst feeling is when you're just like, it's just like, where'd the time go?
I'm so surprised I didn't throw up that night.
I cannot be drinking like this anymore. And I continue to drink like that.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I still can't believe after we went to the WWE show that I threw up that night, even though like I was totally fine. Like I was definitely like probably drunk at certain points.
Oh yeah.
Like after the 5th beer I was drunk, but I wasn't blackout or like I know my limits.
Yeah.
So I think it was like something I ate because like Megan also threw up.
It must have been like some of the Moda Center food.
Yeah, it had to have been because I was like, I was also sick for like 2 or 3 days, and like, there's no way you're getting sick for 2 or 3 days off of 5 beers, you know?
No. Food poisoning is the worst fucking thing.
Yeah.
I remember in high
I think
school,
it was a combination of like the 5 ciders
Yeah.
and that.
the alcohol on top of like a little bit, like some bad piece of food we ate
Yeah.
at the studio. Dude, I had such a good time. No, dude, food poisoning stories. I remember back to football. We had like 2 days, so we'd practice twice a day. You obviously remember, but it was like a 90-degree day. I remember it being fucking hot too. And me, my younger brother, I think Brady, another person named Brady was with us. We all went to, we had a Dairy Queen in the town, so we went to Dairy Queen. And instead of just getting some normal like chicken strips or like a burger or something, I decided that, you know, there's this cool thing on the menu called a Parmesan, the garlic Parmesan chicken parm sandwich from Dairy Queen.
At the Battleground Dairy Queen.
At like a
nevertheless.
small town Dairy Queen, you know. So I'm like, oh yeah, let's try this fucking shit out.
Employees just do not care about the food quality.
Oh no, it was definitely like, I just remember eating it and thinking like that wasn't that bad, and then I remember like literally within the next hour, I was on the toilet. We were doing drills. We were doing like shoots. And shoots is they put the tarp on top of you, and you had to just stay low.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you stay low or you get scraped, you know. And I remember just like having a gross feeling in my stomach, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna poop myself.
I'm gonna shit myself.
I'm gonna shit myself. So I was on the toilet for so long, and I just remember telling my coach,
Yeah, people would judge you for shit like that too, like, oh
yeah,
you're trying to get out of practice.
but no, you know,
It's like, dude, I'm dying here.
I'm like, you know, I'm starting varsity at that point. So it's like the coach is like, I tell Bert, my coach at the time, I was like, hey, I feel terrible right now. I gotta go to the bathroom. He's like, okay. And he like was like, it's fine, dude, just go. We're just doing shoots. So then I went to the toilet. And I was just like, oh, wow. God, so gross. Grossest feeling.
Yeah, dude, food poisoning is disgusting.
Oh, dude.
But that's your butthole.
Yeah. That was my butthole during the Parmesan chicken sandwich that I got from Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen fucked me up.
Dairy Queen fucked me up, and then there's this place in Astoria. This was last year, so this is 2022. Dude, anytime I go to the beach, I get clam chowder. It's just like it's my thing, you know. I like clam chowder, so I like to try it out.
Right.
And we went to this place, this bar/restaurant called Hurricane Ron's, and like they had this thing called the super loaded clam chowder. And I'm like, super loaded clam chowder?
Super loaded?
Yeah, so it had like shrimp, bacon, and shit on it. I'm like,
Holy
that seems
crap.
so good. I'm like,
Yeah,
I want
it
to
does.
try it. Definitely everything was undercooked in that fucking thing.
Oh.
And I ate and it was huge. Fucking huge bowl. I ate about half of it. And then I had like, I got full and I was like, okay, I'm done.
And your bowels were
No,
evacuated
not
just
even
like
my
that.
bowels. My stomach, dude, came from both ends.
Ooh.
Top, first time I threw up, I was like, I haven't thrown up in I just got to the toilet and I threw up. And then after that, I was like laying down. I was supposed to drive home that day. Like, so I had like a 2 or 3 hour drive ahead of me, and I just was like feeling disgusted. And I had food poisoning, and I'm like, dude, I want to go home so bad. You're at the beach, right? My parents and my family are all having fun, and I'm just fucking miserable.
You're just dying.
Yeah, so like,
It's always the worst once you're out at the beach or like you're on vacation and you get sick because it's like it ruins your vacation. Like you're like, okay, that was cool.
yeah, you're like, you go to a cool place on the beach. You go to a cool place with your friends, and then you're just like, well, I guess I'm sitting in the room the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard from
No. Hey, we beat the boss in one try, by the way. We were
One
talking about
try,
the whole
baby.
fucking time.
One try. We're talking
Easy.
about
Hey,
city.
like and subscribe, motherfuckers. Click that motherfucking bell.
Fucking bell. One try.
That's gonna be such a fucking fun episode to fucking edit. Just me talking about shit stories as we're killing them.